Streaming's in the dirt. I've been out the game so long that I just been watching and peeping everybody else do their own thing, and I'm honestly gonna say I'm a little disappointed. Listen, if your streams are going to be you begging for conversation from your chat the entire time, cut the stream off. Deadass. Yo, chat. I'm here though. But first things first, we need to talk about this goddamn state of streaming. You feel me? Cause I'm not gonna lie, streaming's in the dirt. And what I mean by that is, it seems like everybody's trying to get into streaming, but they don't got the necessary love, passion, and effort that's required for streaming. I've been out the game so long that I just been watching and peeping everybody else do their own thing, and I'm honestly gonna say I'm a little disappointed. That doesn't mean like I don't fuck with nobody content. I just feel like a lot of the people that are doing content right now could do a whole lot better, and it's just not enough effort is being given. Not enough people are putting the best foot forward to really push themselves over the hump, because a lot of people that are streaming right now are real stagnant. Like, they're seeing basically the same amount of love, you know, fluctuating love, and I feel like it's just become an issue where, you know, some days you have a banger stream and other days you just streaming just to stream. I'm gonna keep it a band. We gonna touch on why streamers are unsuccessful, why streamers aren't really doing the things they need to do to really get themselves going, and we're gonna talk about how can we change the problem? Because I see a lot of talent in the field. I see a lot of people that do have like quality moments, but don't have quality streams. You feel me? Right now, I got my phone out, and we gonna get to the list. There's about 5 things, and I went further than 5. There's at least 5 things that streamers these days is not doing, but they expect to make it. Listen, I'm not telling y'all don't be delusional, but let's be real. Y'all a little bit too delusional. I'ma keep it a band. Like, a lot of the people that are in the content shit just don't understand what they're doing. They're going live, they're sparking a stream, and have nothing planned. Why are you coming on stream, wasting your time and other people's time with some bullshit? Like, I think it's a little bit disrespectful to you. I think it's a little bit disrespectful to the viewers. And I just think that sometimes we need to look ourselves in the mirror and really think about what we got to do next. Because as of right now, not too many niggas on this streaming shit is impressing me. And I hate to be the person to bring the bad news, but like, somebody has to say it. Y'all need to plan y'all streams. Y'all need to sit down and ask yourselves, am I putting in the work for real? No, you're not putting in the work for real. And I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm gonna be 100 with you and tell you exactly what the fuck it is. So that's the purpose of this stream, and we gonna get straight to it. All right, let's talk. Enough of the theatrics. So boom, I'm gonna pull out this list. All right, first thing on the list: you look for content rather than being the content. All right, what I mean by that is when I look at these content creators, a lot of them are looking for the moment. They're looking for the people. They're looking for the vibe. They're looking for the right situation to help propel themselves forward without creating a stable foundation for the audience. Like, people aren't supposed to be here for the next person. You feel what I'm saying? People aren't supposed to be here for whatever's going on around you. You are the streamer. You are the content. So I don't know why streamers nowadays are always going around looking for other people to create content for them, like they don't know how to do it themselves. If you are a streamer, you have to know how to entertain. And a lot of these streamers are coming around, not entertaining nobody, not talking to nobody, waiting for a moment to happen, waiting for the entertainment to come to them, waiting around to see if somebody wants to talk to them or some shit. Like, I feel like that's the lamest shit you could do as a streamer. Like, at that point, if you're always sitting back looking for shit to happen, waiting for shit to happen, how are you ever going to propel yourself forward? How are you ever going to be the sole purpose of why people are pulling up to your streams? You realistically cannot do that if you're always using other people to create your viral moments. That's not how that works. You could be viral on your own. You could create on your own. You could make a moment and make millions on your own. And I think that's why so many streamers are sitting back like, damn, I don't know what to do. I don't know what content to make, because a lot of the times you're sitting back wondering why, oh, there's no content. There's no content. Nigga, you're no content. Nigga, you are not content. So I don't know why we keep on sitting here acting like there's no content around us. There's no content around the city. If the city is dead, you bring your city to life. No, let me say it again. If the city is dead, you bring your city to life. Why are we sitting back waiting for the city to hand us opportunity? We have to create opportunity out of nothing. Nothing. And I think that's what gets just lost in the sauce when it comes to this streamer shit. A lot of streamers just wait for the right moment. Wait for, damn, this shit's crooked. Wait for the right moment. Wait for entertaining shit to happen around them. Wait for an event to go on around them, when it's just like, bro, it's not always going to be like that. You have to make moments. You have to make time for your own creativity. If you can't be creative by yourself on your own, then why are you a creator? That's just my honest truth. Some of y'all need to look yourselves in the mirror like, am I a creator? And if the answer is yes, how? How are you a creator if you can't create content on your own? How are you a creator if you always need to have somebody on your stream, always need to be around somebody for a viral moment? Deadass. Number 2, you sit and wait for others to engage and interact rather than being engaged alone. You sit and wait for others to engage and interact rather than being engaging alone. Listen to me, Trap. There's a lot of y'all that are going to get lost with this one. But I've seen it so many times where streamers could have nobody talking to them in the chat. Deadass. Nobody talking to them in the chat. They go, chat. Why aren't you guys talking to me? Chat, where y'all at? Why is it so dead? Chat, what's going on? Chat, how y'all day been? And then after no response, they go like this. I do. No, popular design. And I kid you not, that's how the stream be for at least an hour and a half. Listen, if your streams are going to be you begging for conversation from your chat the entire time, cut the stream off. Dead ass. Cut the stream off. I'm not lying. Because if you're going to sit there and talk to yourself, trying to get other people to talk to you, and all you're doing is asking, hey, Chad, why are you so quiet? Hey, Chad. Bro, fuck chat. Dead ass. Fuck chat. The problem with a lot of streamers these days is they will expect their chat to be jumping. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, gang, you're a nobody. When it comes to this content shit, you are no one. And the only time you're gonna get interaction is if his ass is shaking, the huzz is around, or it's drama. And if none of that's going on, hey, you're cooked. You're cooked, respectfully. But it's okay. It's okay. As streamers, you need to learn how to create the moments for conversation. You need to learn how to create conversation with your viewers. It's not just sit there and wait for somebody to say something to you so you can respond. No, it's create a time and moment for people to want to say something in your chat. Why are we sitting on our fucking desktops, our phones, whatever, just waiting for people to interact with you? 9 times out of 10, people don't even want to say anything in your chat. People don't even want to talk in your chat. So why are you sitting there begging for people to talk in your chat? If you got to sit there and talk to nobody, talk to nobody. Make it like a YouTube video. Half the people that are on streaming, if you had a YouTube background, it would be completely normal for you to talk to nobody and just make content out of it. And it's kind of crazy to me. Like, it blows my mind when I see people on live and it's just like crickets, boring. Would I even watch this on YouTube? Hell no. So you just, one, wasted your time not talking to nobody and not talking to your chat. And then 2, you're wasting your time even more because you can't even create content out of not talking to nobody. That's bad content. That's bad content. If you wanted to be a content creator, you need to learn how to create something out of nothing. For real. You need to learn how to create something out of nothing until something hit. Until people want to talk to you, until people want to engage with you, until people want to have conversations with you. Because a lot of the times, a random can come in your live and just be lurking. Real shit. A random could be lurking in your live and not say shit to you until you get them engaged and they like, I see what you said there. And then they give you their opinions, their feedback, and then you bounce off them and have conversation with your chat. Straight up. And then you just built a whole nother connection and relationship with somebody. And all you had to do was just give them the opportunity to slide themselves into the conversation. You trying to be like, hey, talk to me. Talk to me. I need you to talk to me. It's boring in here. Like, no, people is really going to feel that. People is going to feel that you are bored and you're also boring. And if you come off as boring, why am I going to talk to you? Why am I going to waste my... Like, be real. I've been in chats before. If you're boring, I'm leaving. Dead ass. If you're boring, I'm not sitting on your live waiting an hour or something till you get your minutes in, the amount of minutes you feel you're satisfied with. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting there. Word is born. Next, because I feel like this one's really important. Streamers referring to everybody as chat and not building personal relationships. Listen, the goofiest shit you could do as a streamer is spam the word chat. I'm gonna keep it a band. It's so nasty. It's so nasty. The corniest shit you can do to somebody in your chat, knowing your shit's not jumping, is refer to everybody as chat. Like, really think about that. And I've had people that I know personally just look at my little typing or whatever in chat and be like, yo, chat, and call me chat. Nigga, I know you in real life. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You over here trying to, like, it low key feel like you egoing the person's message that you reading. I don't know if that's just me, but like in my head, like, why are you calling me chat? But I know you. Why are you calling me chat if I've been here every day supporting? Call me by my username, motherfucker. You see me. You know who I am. I'm one of the 5. I'm one of the 5 viewers that be in here regularly. You gonna put some respect on my motherfucking name. And I don't know. It pisses me off. Like, high key, when you sit back like, yo, I've been here, I've been supporting, I've been chatting, you know, I interact with other people in the community, you know, I show a lot of face and a lot of love. The least you could do is call me by who I am and recognize me as a person that also is along with you and supports you on your journey. It's simple. It's simple. Like, if a person comes in, yo, Jamiri 629, thank you for the gifted. Jamiri, da, 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 like, have a conversation with the person. Build a personal connection with the person to make the person feel like, oh yeah, me and this streamer like these. Me and this streamer like these. Like, you just giving niggas a head nod like this when you call them chat, like you really don't fuck with them. That's just my personal opinion. This one's high key one of them ones. Sparking stream with no goals and just sparking to spark. Sparking stream with not a single goal in mind and just sparking to spark. I'm not gonna lie. If you went on stream and you have jack shit to talk about and you bullshitting an entire live for who knows how long, turn your PC off. Turn the phone off. Go scroll on TikTok, gang. Deadass. Because you sat up here and wasted my time and your time. You sat up here and had no plan for anything you had going on. You just wanted to do this shit just to do it. This was a passing thought. Streamers these days need to cut that shit. Because if you don't value your time and you don't value your viewers' time, you're going to consistently put out bullshit. Straight up. I've seen too many streamers that come on live and say they're there for the people. And then, you know, the community that they actually build up, they come in, they say what's up, and then they go on 2 minutes later. How that happen? No. Anybody that's a streamer, ask yourself, how the fuck did that happen? And if your first response is they don't got enough love for you, you're fucking wrong. Your stream was boring. Your stream had nothing going on. Your stream just was a bunch of bullshit that other people could have did, and I could have got that 5 minutes out wasting your live back. You were unprepared, poor planning, and last but not least, I could sense you're wasting your time and my time. Sorry to say, but Streamers need to stop coming on live and just saying that they sparked for a day and using the number of I've been live this many days consistently as like their grand, like, oh, I'm consistent. I stream every day. I spark every day. Woo the woo. And cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Streaming every day and turning on your live every day is one thing. Actually having a stream that something is happening, something's going on every day, that is impressive. I'm not impressed with anybody that presses the start streaming button and they're talking about a bunch of bullshit. I'm not impressed. You saying you've been live every day for 398 days, I'm not impressed. Because if I go back to your VODs and I go back to your streams and all I see is you on your desktop doing something that the people don't really care for you to do, shit, just watching YouTube just to watch YouTube, and then you're not even reacting for real, editing, and you're not teaching nobody how to edit, what is the purpose of you being on live? You could do half of this shit without anybody watching. If you're looking for a check, if you're looking to monetize you just being on live just to be on live, man, a little $5 or $2, I guess it go a long way. But for the most part, that's not how you build viewership. That's not how you build consistent people coming in your lives and, you know, having people run through your lives and know every time they come in, it's a banger. Like, you giving people filler episodes. Not gonna lie. Wrong button. You came in here giving people filler streams. Why would I want to watch a filler stream? Just get to the main episode. I'm skipping over filler. If somebody said, watch One Piece today, as a non-One Piece fan, nah, fuck that. Watch Naruto today. But watch all the filler too. Huh? I'm not watching all that. I'm not watching all that. Cause you telling me to come and watch bullshit. You putting out bullshit when I'm trying to be here for the shit that actually matter. If you were a streamer and you talking to people talking about some, y'all never hear when I'm just on a chill stream. Y'all never hear when we just doing nothing. Y'all only come for the content, the girls. Y'all only come for the crazy content. Nigga, duh. That's what the people are here for. The people are here for entertainment at the end of the day. Why the fuck would I come when you just laying in your bed on a 24-hour stream? Why am I gonna watch you sleep? Who are you? I didn't even watch Kai sleep during the Mafia-thon. And y'all doing these 24-hour streams, these month the marathon streams and just streaming every day. I'm sorry. If you do a marathon stream, you gotta make sure that shit's a banger every single day. You better have something planned for the entire month. Because if you over here fucking around wasting your time and people's time, I'm sorry. I'm going to be transparent. You don't deserve to go up. And that's just me telling you the truth. Next. Too reliant on girl content. But let me hit you. Let me hit you with the. But too reliant on girl content. Let me start by saying this. Love the girl content. You know what I'm saying? Love the girl content. Girl content is a hit 8 out of 10 times. Word is born. I ain't gonna lie. Girl content do be hitting. I'm not gonna fake like the girl content don't get the viewerships, it don't get the people engaged, it don't provide storylines and some more shit. Cause it do. It do. And you know, I respect that people will go outside and interact with random individuals, even if it's primarily women. Here's where the problem is though. You always trying to find women to create content out of is holding you back. Not gonna lie. People eat up the girl content, yes. But people need to learn how to eat you up. No diddy. People need to learn how to consume you and your personality as well. And if you are starving the people of you and always putting women in their face, what the fuck you think is gonna happen? The numbers ain't gonna do too hot. The numbers ain't gonna be as good as the content you putting out with all the females. And it's just like, gang, who's gonna tell you? Who's gonna tell you that you need to take the time to sit with yourself, your community, your people, and just chop it up? Have good convos, have community, have good connections with people that have been rocking with you and fuck with you for you. And you will never understand who fucks with you for you until you have just you streams. Just streams of you by yourself. You will never fully unlock your creative potential if all you could think about is women. If the only content you can produce is content with shorties, are you really a movie? I like to sit back and analyze the girl content that a lot of these people I follow be doing. And it do bang. I see the numbers. You know, people do enjoy the girl content. It is what gets you the clicks. It's what gets you the attention. But also, without that girl content, you have to create a persona that everybody needs to come back to. And I think the prime example I could give for that is Deshae Frost. Deshae Frost is a personality. He does lean into girl content a lot. And that is okay. But at the end of the day, he also has created a persona. He's created a character for himself to exist. So now not only are the Huz around, people also come just to see him. He has enough of a character outside of the Huz to be like, no matter what he does, I'm going to be entertained. I'm going to be satisfied. Because he's an entertaining nigga. Create space for yourself to flourish outside of the women. And allow yourself some time to build you. Rather than just getting mad shorties on live and expecting all the thirsty ass niggas in the comments to be like, yo, who that? IG. Next, wasting your time clip farming. All right, this is a good one. This is a very good one. I think the best example I can give for this is Streamer University. If anybody watched Streamer University, y'all know there was big streamers and then there was clip farmers. And when it came down to it, the clip farmers didn't really get to know the big streamers. So at the end of the day, you sat back, you got the clip, you got your Rage, Senna, Yana, whoever, you got whoever in a clip, you know, you got that moment, but what do they remember you for? What do these streamers remember you for? If you're always in a place where you need to search for a specific moment in your stream to just create a clip or two, maybe three out of a 3-hour stream or so, and then the rest of your stream is some dog shit, did you really have a good stream? And if the answer is no, then you need to reevaluate how you go about your streams. I think clip farming culture has really created a place where everybody is searching for a particular moment in the stream. Like you could only clip one bit of the stream, but not upload the full stream. So with these bigger content creators, they could have a stream. They could have several moments in the stream, but the stream's interesting enough to where they can upload a 40-minute video, a 2-hour video on YouTube, and it's still bang like as if they were still live. And I think that's what gets lost when it comes to this clip farming culture, this short form media culture. And a lot of the time you see smaller creators always looking for that minute, 2-minute clip of them doing whatever, and it's a moment. You know, you're introducing yourself a little bit to the world. Congratulations, you know, I'll give you credit. But if people see that and then come to your live streams, then what do you have to show for it? What do you have to show for it if you have a clip of a stream, but whole time the stream was boring? Why are we forgetting like a lot of this shit is keeping people's retention? A lot of this streaming shit is keeping people's retention. So why are we dumbing down our viewerships into 30-second clips, 60-second clips, and hoping that they bang? That's stupid. That's dumb as shit. We have to sit back and really analyze like, hey, we can have moments in streams, yes, but as long as in the long term, in the long run, you sit back and you go, okay, I really took my time with this stream. I made sure that point A to point B was solid through and through, instead of having point A stagnate. Okay, we got to point F, stagnate a little bit more, point R, and then you get to point Z, and it's just like, bro, what are we doing? You got to keep audience retention. If you want to be a big streamer, your focus needs to be audience retention. And if you can't keep an audience, if you can't keep a person watching your live or watching your stream, you are not doing your job as the streamer to provide the content that they're looking for. You are supposed to be somebody's TV show. You're supposed to be somebody's main focus when it comes to you streaming. You don't want to be background noise. You don't want to be something people look at for 5 minutes and then dip because nothing's happening. I think a lot of you need to sit and really analyze like how you conduct yourselves on stream, because I don't like the clip farming culture. I'm gonna use me an example in this. Like when I go back to look at this specific stream, I'm going to sit here and realize that I have an hour worth of content and nothing needs to be cut out for real, besides the little breaks and points where I just take a breath to breathe and think. A lot of you need to apply that knowledge and be able to stream and create an entire full-length video out of it. You know, if you maximize your ability to stream, you can have revenue on Twitch as well as YouTube and whatever other platform you like using. You could create revenue from your shorts, your long form, your advertisements. You can create so much more just by not clip farming and looking for a particular moment in your stream. Next, I think this is going to be my last one. Streaming without putting your passion behind it. Here's a really important one, and I think goes under a lot of the streamers just focus. Just goes under the rug. Streamers don't think about it. And I could say I'm also victim to this because I didn't really acknowledge this until I watched a little clip about Blackboy Max giving a streamer advice. And it's basically, if you stream, right? If you're streaming, right? And you're just streaming something that's cool to you, something that you really don't have much interest in, and you're just doing it just to do it because what chat wanted to do it, or you just think it would bang because it's what's popular and what's trending. Stop. If you want your streams to bang, yes, apply whatever works, but apply what works in your field. Do not branch out into other fields you're not even that interested in. Streamers are gonna sit here and go out to the basketball content because basketball content's popping here one day. Then they're gonna go to the girl content, but they don't know how to get the girls, so they just corner the wall sitter or something. Then they're gonna try to encourage this party life because everybody's partying on stream, this, that, and the third. Yacht party here, private party there. If you do not have a passion in any of these places, why are you basing your streams around them? If you are doing these streams because you think people are going to fuck with those streams, stop. Your stream should be about you and whoever fucks with what you got going on and what you like. If you like XYZ, bring it to streaming. Because then at that point, you are pushing your passion into your stream and then creating a space where not only are you streaming, but you're streaming with a passion and you're streaming with something you enjoy doing. Do not make streaming a place where you just push bullshit because that's what's going to get you views. That's what's going to get you numbers. At the end of the day, you want authenticity. You want people to fuck with an authentic version of you. So why not push you out there instead of pushing what's already out there and not really your lifestyle? For example, I'm passionate about anime. I got an anime flag right there, One Piece, the GOAT of it all. You feel me? I got One Piece. I got a passion for anime. And what am I going to do with my streams moving forward? React to anime. There's plenty of anime that I haven't watched. There's plenty of anime that I haven't seen. And I'm going to bring that to my streams. I'm no longer going to be trying to figure out what I'm going to do on stream and be lost with ideas because I don't know what to do on stream next because people want to see this, people want to see that. Oh, bring a girl over to the crib. No, push what you like. And then your audience will follow. Your audience will come. Just be patient. Take your time. Build your community in the community you want. If you are a chill homebody, like to talk to chat, play the game, and do a bunch of introverted activities, why are you trying to create a party lifestyle chat? A chat that thrives on what? Bitches and bottles. Shit, drama, fights, beef. Why are you going to make your streams centered around that if that's not the community you really want in the long run? Do you want the exposure and the attention, or do you want people that genuinely fuck with you for you? You have to pick your poison. Which one do you really want at the end of the day? That's where my notes end. That's where my notes end. Last thing I want to address though is support, consistency, and effort. Let's start with consistency. You can be as consistent as any large streamer on this earth and do absolutely nothing with your life still. I hate the illusion of consistency makes you bigger. Consistency is what gets you pushed to the masses. Cause there's this thing called consistent shit. You can consistently push out trash content. And a lot of y'all that are believing that you're doing this shit every day, a lot of y'all don't be putting in the same work and love every day. I'm seeing a lot on Instagram of people trying to go far with life and go far with themselves, and not enough of your homies is like, yo, you gotta push harder. And this is where I'm pushing towards the subject of effort. I see a lot of lazy edits sometimes. I see a lot of moments where it's just like nothing really happened here, but you want to put a video up. Nothing really happened in the clip that you showing, but you still put the video up because you want to put something up on the net. And it's like, we're gonna start faulting people for looking at your post and not interacting with it. Huh? I'm not gonna lie. If you want people to like, comment, repost, add on their story, you need to make your content that good for people to even want to do that. Fuck people not supporting you in your city. Fuck people not supporting you and trying to push you and you can't get big in your city because nobody supports you. You are not putting in enough work. People need to fuck with your content so heavy that they do that without question. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of people complaining about how they don't get support and love from their city, and they just simply don't do enough to even get that. You're simply existing in a world of content, and since you follow other content creators, you just expect them to always post your shit on their story, always showing love, a like, a comment. You know what? Y'all are right. All this shit is free, but all this shit ain't for me. And when I don't see likes, comments, or whatever on my videos, pictures, whatever it may be, I'll put out some bullshit straight up. And if you could look at yourself like that and keep yourself accountable, like, damn, did I just put out some bullshit? You need to have those conversations with yourself, because the numbers do not lie. The numbers don't lie at all. If you put out some bullshit or you get no engagement on a post, you need to look at it, analyze it, and really understand why it didn't do what you thought it would do. I'm not gonna lie, self-reflection and accountability just aren't common in content creators. A lot of content creators are delusional and they don't believe that they could ever put out some bullshit. They don't ever believe that the content that they just put on the net was just trash. Not everything you touch is gold. You are not Michael Jackson. I'm gonna keep it a band. And the content creators that swear they're Michael Jackson, cut that shit out. Word is born. Content creators need to cut that shit out. If you didn't take your time to edit something that needed to be edited, you didn't take the time to put captions on something that needed captions, if you didn't take the time to crop your videos correctly to make them appealing to whatever platform you're posting them on, stop it. Stop it. Hold yourself accountable, because your homies will not do it. Your homies will never tell you that your shit is garbage. You are surrounded by yes men, and anything you touch is gold to them. You need people that will give you the constructive criticism to do better with your content if you want to go places. Because the niggas that are not telling you what to do and why it's not as good as it should be and why it's not repostable are not your real homies. Okay, I dragged it a little bit with that one. I definitely dragged it a little bit with that one. But those are the same niggas that will keep you in the same place that you were in right now. The same place that you were trying to get out of. You were trying to get out of. And if you don't want to be in the same place as you are right now today, you need to look at your content. Pay attention to the numbers, because shit really reveals itself And if you don't adapt and change nothing about your content when you post and put it up, you're really not trying to grow. If your shit looks bootlegged and bummed, fix it. If your content's not funny, cool. Sometimes you just don't be funny that day. But pay attention to what niggas is reposting. Pay attention to what niggas is overly commenting to. Pay attention to what niggas is liking. Pay attention to when niggas actually have a comment outside of just laughing emojis. Cause we all know what that means. You that nigga if niggas can crack jokes on your post. Straight up. If a nigga could crack jokes on your post, and it's not just one nigga that's always funny, because we always have that one nigga that's always funny in the comments. But if you have people that are commenting on your post and it's just not laughing emojis and some more goofy ass shit, then you did something right. Pay attention to that. Analyze it. Understand why it did well versus your other content. I don't think enough content creators are taking the time to really look at their content. They're more worried about putting the content up, making sure they're consistently putting the content up, rather than actually taking the time to sit down with themselves and their content and making sure that they're all going to produce the same results or similar. You need to hit clip after clip after reel after reel after TikTok after TikTok. You need to learn yourself and your algorithm to the point you're obsessed with only making bangers. You need to have an obsession with only producing good content. You niggas are too obsessed with just getting something up. Stop. Your consistency is one thing. Your effort is showing. And your effort is disgusting. Stop putting up bullshit. I'm tired of seeing bullshit on my timelines. Word. I'm not hating. 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 No, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. But nah, this is a real conversation. Y'all need to stop putting up bullshit on the timeline, because then putting up bullshit on the timeline and saying niggas not supporting you and this is why niggas can't make it out the city, this is why this city don't show no love. Cat. Cat. Let's keep it a band. Let's hold ourselves accountable. We sound delusional, like the bitches that talk about, oh, I need 30,000 before you could even talk to me. We need to go to the Benny Hannes and Ruth Chris on our first date. That's how delusional you sound when you put up bullshit on your feed. If you are trying to be consistent with content, quality content, make it quality. That's it. That's all. Anyways, shout out chat. Shout out whoever tuned in. Shout out quiet chat today. It's okay. It's okay. At least I'm a streamer that knows how to talk to myself and not go, chat! Chat! Chat, talk to me!